Got this drop. I want to see if it actually sold out. I haven't been on Vivi in a couple of days. I know you guys have missed me. I just haven't had time. I've been doing some other stuff. But let's go and check out this drop today to see if it sold out. Did that Ron English sell out yesterday? What about that? Did that sell out? Let me know in the comments down below. Did it sell out? Please let me know in the comments down below. It did not sell out. 50 gems. I think they only sold out of 500 of them. 500 of you guys bought these. Oh, that's a little spicy. All right, I got to send this to the big bro. I got to get the big bro on here. So let me go and do that. Should we get this episode started? My girl's in the building, y'all. You guys are going to receive your prizes this time. I love it.
I thought a friendly little skirmish with the X-Men might teach us a few pointers.
I got your pointers right here.
We are in the building. How is everybody doing? Can we start the day off? Can we start the Sunday with a one applause? Come on, y'all. Come on. Make some noise for yourselves. Make some noise for yourselves. That's right. We are in the building. We are in the building. We got some stuff to give away. Today is going to be a chill time, a chill day. I have the biggest bro in the building. I have to ask him. There's so much I need to talk to him about. I want to ask him about the drops that have been happening. I want to ask him about cryptoids. I want to see what he's been doing. But I care about the big bro, but I also care about you guys. So you guys can let me know in the comments down below, what have you been doing? Also, I think I'm going to invite everybody in the building. If you guys want to join us, I'm going to put the link to join us in the comments down below. So this is going to be a call-in show. All the homies could join. The link is in the description. The link is in the comments section. If you guys want to join us, go ahead and click that StreamYard link. And we're going to get into it. Now, before we get this episode started, we need everybody to please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It is easy. It is free. Hit that like button like you hit that buy now button, because you never know It could be and it will be a secret rare, not financial advice. I can't guarantee it's gonna be a secret rare, but who am I? Who am I?
Arcadians, are you ready? It's a beautiful Sunday. Oh man, I've been lost in beef. Hip hop is blessing me all week long. Woo! It's a beautiful day. Did you go for the drop today? Did you get your assassin that doesn't shoot? Ooh! Rambo got him, man. Rambo got the arrows. The assassin don't shoot no arrow. He don't shoot. He pull. He don't shoot though. Hey! All right. I hope you guys are ready for a great giveaway show. Are you ready? Let's get it!
It's in the building. We are in the building. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Let's go.
Okay. We are in the building. We are in the building.
Pacifist assassin. I might shoot. I might.
Maybe. Wait, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
seen it. Oh, come on.
You know how Rambo goes like this?
Yeah.
But he lets it go?
Yeah.
This guy, he's not. No, I'm gonna spare you. I'm spare you every time.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't. He don't want to shoot. He don't want to shoot you, man. He's good.
You know what? We're gonna have to take a look at that thing. We're gonna have to take a look. I can't. I go and check that out real quick.
Yeah, man. It's special. It's special. It's clean. He's clean looking, but he don't shoot though. He don't shoot.
Doesn't shoot. Yo, shout outs to Ledges with the $20 super chats, man. I appreciate you, Ledges. Shout outs to, you know what, Ledges. Go ahead, Ledges. Send me your wallet address. My girl's in the building, y'all. Make some noise for my girl, y'all. Come on, stop playing.
Let's go.
Stop playing. Oh, actually, I got to show you guys what Doctor Strange sent me. I got some surprises for you guys. But my girl's in the building, so shout outs to her. You guys are going to get your prizes this week. I'm sorry. Okay. Ledges.
Vivi's doing the thing, man. It's doing the thing.
What is Vivi doing?
Where it doesn't load. Hey.
Oh, hey. So this is what we're going to be giving away today. This is the Scream X. This is a Wolverine Van Gogh, you know? And there you go. And that it is. Oh, he already has one. This one is owned by Ledges.
Let's
Fine.
go.
And we're going to give you another one, Ledges. What's up with that? With that, Ledges?
Ooh, we have another donation.
You have another donation? What? What? $49.99 for the after party?
Let's go!
Yo.
After party.
Yo, it's gonna be the after party's gonna be nuts. Did you notice the new features on the app? No, I haven't noticed anything actually.
What new features? Let us know.
Ronnie Lido, everybody, if you guys want to win one of these screams, one of these Wolverine screams, all you guys got to do is hashtag Happy Sunday. That's it.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Oh, look. He has a dinosaur right here, Ledges. What is this?
Ooh, a lottery ticket to Dino World.
What? Oh, okay. I see you. Guys, also, I just did a drop. I actually just did a drop.
What?
Whoa. We got Artem in the house. What's up, Artem?
Artem.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
How you feeling, bro?
Good afternoon. Feeling good. Yeah, just enjoying my Sunday.
Heck yeah.
That's right, man. That's right. You got some time at time, or are you?
Sure. I got time. Yeah, that's how I jump in. I got time.
So let me let everybody know that if you guys go onto my website, www.thekidArcade.com, there is a mint that's live right now for 5-matic. I'm gonna give you guys an airdrop for this. And I got you, big bro. I got you. So I don't know if you guys can tell what this is.
What is it? Ooh.
Do you know what that is?
Captain America shield?
No, those are Mighties, Cyclops and Mr. Sinister. Stop playing!
Ooh. Okay. Oh, that is sinister.
That
That's
looks fire.
sick.
And that's why I call it the Flower of X.
I see you. I see you. I see you.
I have a third one actually, and I'm gonna airdrop that one to whoever has these. So if you guys want to go get yourselves one of these, go ahead and do so. Go ahead and do so.
Immediately.
That's that. I think that's as far as all of the announcements. Happy Sunday, everybody! Hashtag Happy Sunday, and let's get into it. Let's get into it. So,
go.
should we talk about the Ron English first, or get this one out the way?
Whatever you want, my man. Ron English. You dropped another one. That's cool, dude. That's cool.
Okay,
Another
let's talk
song
about.
for the head tops.
All right, let's talk about Ron English. Oh,
Yeah, he's on the beach. That's why he doesn't shoot, because he's calm. You know what I mean?
is he fishing?
Maybe. You'll never know. He's a vegan.
Yo, Atem, did you go for this, Atem?
I did not. I'm usually nowadays just sniping for special mains like FA mains or Ubisoft related mains, but no, I did not.
No, okay. What do you guys think about the animation? The the robe and stuff.
Like, the thing about this is, in an Assassin's Creed game, he's doing movement to get to this point, right? Like, he's jumping off. But him just standing right there, floating, is weird.
So what's his name? Bayek?
Bayek. Like, my man has no gravity. He's zero gravity. Like, damn the laws.
Yeah,
I mean, he is in the beach though.
No doubt.
Have multiplied.
I want to see him shoot. I want to see him.
Now we are
I don't know, man. All
But
right,
I'm letting you know, as an Assassin's Creed fan, this one is not the Assassin's Creed guy we want. We don't want him.
Don't do that.
We don't want him.
Don't do that.
We want Ezio. we want the guy that came into our hearts and was just stabbing the hell out of people with the little mini knives.
Yeah. He's legendary.
That's the guy.
You can't do that. You can't do that because then you're gonna devalue everything. Like for example, if we get Pokemon, you're gonna get Squirtle before you get Charizard, right? You're gonna get if you get Mickey. Oh yeah, we got Mickey first. All right, never mind. We're gonna get Charlie Brown before Snoopy. You know, you can't get the main character first. You gotta kind of have to build up to it, right? What do you think, Atem? What do you think?
I don't know. I guess it comes down to popularity. I believe this is like a 2017 game, and he's technically like the first assassin, so it's pretty cool. But I agree. I guess building up to it makes sense. If you give out what's best, then what is there to go for afterwards?
All right, I got a question for you guys. You said that you played Assassin's Creed, right, big bro?
Oh yeah.
You're a big fan of it, or is it like, it's like whatever? I'll play it if I want, but it's not like you have to play it. Where do you stand with that?
Wait, what? My bad.
Is it like a game that you really want to play, or is it like a throwaway?
No. These games are classic, man. I mean,
okay.
Like these games, I loved these games when they were coming out. So the first one was Altair, and then we had Ezio. Like it's the story and the lore was really good. It just so happened for me, it kind of like I just outgrew it. In a sense, it was like, all right, I'm playing other games now. I'm not really into this, but seeing this made me want to go back and play those games again, just because of how much fun I was having.
Okay. Atem, did you ever play Assassin's Creed?
I barely played it, truth be told. I actually I played the last game, and that was it. But I'm not a big fan, like biggest bro. I mean, I was more of a Halo guy or Call of Duty first person. So no.
Okay. Big bro, since you were a fan of the game, why didn't you go for the drop?
Because it's $50. It's priced way too high. It should not be on a level of Wolverine, and it's priced the same and around the same min size as Wolverine.
Oh, so 50 is too much.
No shot that this is going to be $50. No, and then the myself, I don't like it's on that stand, and he's on that stand. You know
Oh,
what
you
I
don't like
mean?
the stand? You don't like the
If
base?
if he was like moving off the base, like jumping off the base, is different. But he literally is defying gravity, and he doesn't shoot his arrow, man. I mean, if
Oh,
he's
come
fighting
on,
Rambo,
man.
Rambo's taking him out. Beep beep beep, boom. You know what I
Ah.
mean? So
Okay, okay.
I
So go
definitely
ahead.
agree with all that. Yeah, I don't know what it is with like VV and these stands or bases, but they need to stop making them like that. I don't know if it's just a
Oh,
contract thing. I personally do not like them. Like the Spider Man with the lamppost would have been 100x better without the post. You know, I know you can hide it within the VV verse, but I just can't stand these bases with these NFTs.
yeah.
really? Would you want them to like maybe? And my preference would be come with the base, but let me be have the option of taking it off.
Yes.
Yes, that would
Yes.
be awesome. Definitely.
Because then you're locking them in to, even if you use him in the Vverse, you have to use Spider-Man in a sitting down scene. You know what I mean? Like he's not like Miles where he can stand, he can do all the different things you want him to do. You know what I mean? He's locked in. And
Yeah.
this guy's locked into zero gravity, and it just like for me, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It kind of looks like he's floating in midair. I like the animation on the robe though. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah, yeah. The wind and stuff like it. That's sick. It's good. That lets me know that the other assassins could be good. I just don't want them to do this to my boy.
Yeah.
Don't get
Okay.
this. To,
There was no base on him. It would be so cool to have him like upside down shooting with that bow,
Oh.
like aiming at another collectible. But what are you gonna? How are you gonna hide that base? You know, like it's just gonna be there floating in the air.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
why
So I got
not
a
let him
question.
shoot, man? Why not let him shoot? Why? Why? Why not let it fly? Let it fly, man.
Wow. I just put out the link down below. If anybody wants to join us, there is a link in the comment section. If you guys want to join us, go ahead and click the link. Join us. It's gonna be a happy Sunday. We are in the building. We got some stuff to give away. We are gonna give away some Scream. So everybody, go ahead and comment down below. Hashtag Happy Sunday. All right. We are gonna give away some Screams today, and also Flowers of X, man. There you go. There you go. Yeah. All right. So if it was shooting, would you guys would have bought it? You would have bought it if it was actually shooting the arrows.
No,
Okay. If it
No,
had no base, would you buy it?
no.
Oh, so how could you say that and then still not buy it?
Because it's $50 and it's on the same realm of as Wolverine. I like look. This is the thing. I came in this app as a collector. You guys have turned me into a picky collector now. So I know that if I buy for $50 and I look at it 2 weeks later and it's at 35, or probably right now, where's it at? 37. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd be mad. I'd be mad.
Would you be mad or would you be hurt?
No, I used to be hurt. Then I was mad, and then I was like, okay, I learned my lesson. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient.
Oh.
This is now they turned this into a patient game, and it's if you believe, will it go back up? Do you believe it'll go back up? Will it
No.
not?
No. And only 500 sold.
I believe that.
I
And
definitely agree with Biggest Bro. I'm especially like I have a big collection, and I'll say about 95% are like actual FA mints or special mints. So for me, I just don't see, unfortunately, the gamble anymore. Like I can, like this is at 37, 35. Sometimes the collectibles like these, I actually find a perfect mint at 50, the normal retail
Hmm.
rate. So it's like, why gamble on a bad mint when I can just go to secondary and get the mint I want and then flip it later or hold it for later? So
Yep.
wow. Wow. Okay. Let's jump over to the Ron English. Let's jump over to our boy Ron English, our weirdo homie, right? Now, did you go for the drop?
No.
no, I do not own any of the musical.
Oh,
I just
really?
have no interest in them, sadly.
Nope.
Oh,
But other people like it. That's awesome. That's awesome. We have some real big Ron English fans in the building who will like whatever he puts out. That's what's up. That's cool. And it's utility for the jukebox that they brought out. I can't knock him on that. It wasn't a one and done kind of thing. It's cool, man.
Okay, so I have a question about this. I think this is a political song. Are you guys into political music? Or do you guys like to keep music separate from politics and religion? Let me know in the comments down below. But what do you guys think?
I mean, it depends. If I like any kind of music with a story, anything I can like, it makes you sit down and think. I'm cool with, you know what I mean? But it has to. In the end, music's got to be good music. It has to be good music, you know. And given, I don't know. I'm just this product is just not for me.
Oh,
That's
man.
it. That's all.
Oh man.
You just gotta buy what you love.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. What's
Oh,
up with you?
VeVe's in the building. What?
VeVe's in the building. Let's go.
Let's go. They're watching you. Watch out now.
Watch out. Oh, whoa.
They're gonna
You guys should have
call
called
bro.
me. You guys should have
They're gonna
called me.
call me.
You guys should have called me. Okay, we're gonna give away some stuff right now, but before we do, I wanna spotlight Doctor Strange. All right?
Yes.
Because he made a song for us. He made a
What?
song for us. Yes, I know. I'm excited to
What?
show you guys. So it's a VeveArcade song. He gave us 2 tracks. I'm gonna play one right now, one towards the end of the show. So if anybody needs any music to write a song, to write anything, hit up Doctor Strange, and let's play this one real quick. Are you guys ready?
Heck yeah.
In VeveArcade, where fortunes are there to make. We got McFarlane's like parade on the plate. Digital drops that'll make you elevate. Open sea waves, VV treasure hunts. Kids art the prize, no fronts, no stunts. The rugged in the back, he's scheming on the take. But the arcade family, we know the real from the fake. Sundays, the kingdom, microphones are thrown. Kid Arcade reigns in this trivia zone. Oh, rest, forget the static coming vibe on the stream. Kid Arcade with the flow, great to see. Know what I mean? Trivia master, giveaway king, so supreme. With DJ Cricket by his side, shining like a beam. Kid Arcade, love with the art parade. Sunday pro microphone, we got it made here. VeveArcade, tune in, don't you fake. Cause the Ruger taking NFTs like a raid.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was good. That was good.
Let's go.
That was good. Is that better than Drake's response to Kendrick? Oh!
Oh man, Canada's down right now. Canada's down.
Yo! No. I think it's an even battle right now. Like Drake and Kendrick is like 50-50.
No
It's like
shot. No shot.
What do you
No.
mean?
What do you mean? This is not even anymore.
it is. It's pretty
Somebody
even.
to say Drake. Somebody.
Oh
say
no.
him.
I think nobody's has thrown the knockout punch yet.
Ah? All right. Where are you in this beat? How many songs have you listened? How many songs are you aware of right now?
All of them. The one that Kendrick dropped the last one yesterday, right?
Yeah, that was a bang. Come on, that's a West Coast
With
banger,
DJ
bro.
Mustard, right? With DJ Mustard.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk about that later. Are you guys ready for the next one? Ooh.
VeveArcade, blast through your Sunday walls,
All
we
right.
reign. Kid Arcade,
Yes.
spin the game, drop the pain of how you're playing. DJ Cricket, she throw the NFTs like a frisbee D. Biggest bro, dropping trivia gifts, come get your spree. Canvas light, stroking art, B-boy Smurf, break the dance. Live wire feeds on streams, his hands crafted chance. Crypto is open, see voyages in digital lands. Peel your sight off the block, our boom bap sounds expand. We're line sharper than fresh cars, cutting through the static. We weave the fabric of the scene, our cypher is ecstatic.
Oh, it's gonna come back.
VeveArcade, Sunday shine so magnificently. Kid Arcade, twist the flow, I choose pain extensively. DJ Cricket, she throw the NFT, flipping swiftly. D, biggest bro, dropping gems, come claim your bounty quickly. Pixels dance, the mural's hardest, Smurf busts the stance. Pause your life for the stream.
Oh, I gotta stop it.
That was the hitter. Jesus.
That
The other
that
one's
made
good,
the
but
Billboard Top 100.
That one. That's the one. Ooh, that's
were fine.
you feel that's Doc Strange, bro. Let's go.
Awesome
All
job,
right.
Doc Strange. Awesome job.
Yeah. Awesome job, Doc. Awesome job, for real. Okay, guys. So right now we are giving a giveaway some NFTs. Wap Mammies.
Wop my ass. Let's go.
Wap Mammies. Go ahead and send me your wallet address through the DM so my girl can send you your Scream. We're gonna send you a Scream NFT. and it's this one right here, the Scream X, and it's basically a Van Gogh version of Wolverine doing the scream. And she's gonna try to send you a low mint number, man. I can't promise which one it is, but it is what it is. The floor price is 97 Matic, which is nuts.
Whoa.
There's only one for sale actually. So
Whoa.
that's right. People are holding their stuff, man. So if you guys are interested in this, everybody in the comments down below, hashtag.
Happy
Oh wait, I
Sunday.
gotta create a new hashtag. All right, we're gonna create a new hashtag. What's gonna be the new hashtag?
Doc Strange.
Doc. D-O-K. D-O-K. Everybody hashtag D-O-K. I'm going to give it another one right now. And now, let's get back into it. Is that a banana or is that supposed to be a...
That is a banana, sir. Banana.
No, yeah,
A zipped up banana. A zipped up banana.
It's a zipper. It's a zipper.
It's a
That's what
zipper.
it's supposed to be, right?
A zipper. It's only a fruit.
He's a little too weird for me. I like weird stuff, but he's a little bit too weird. A little creepy. A little creepy.
I dig it though. I dig it. There's some stuff I mess with. There's some stuff I mess with. It's just the songs maybe not for me. Not for me.
This is actually better than Rabbits.
Like nuts on a banana, split like a blow note in the orchestra pit.
Yeah, and it's a little too weird for me. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, he's gonna get you again, man. He gonna get you, bro. He gonna take you down.
Yo.
He's gonna take you down again.
Ron English, if you're watching this, stop trying to flag the channel, bro. We're helping you out. We're helping you out. Please stop flagging the channel and get my demonetization back on, bro, because he flagged one of the other videos and yo, Ron English, bro.
Come on, Ron.
Ron, I'll
Come
see
on,
you at
man.
Decon, bro. I'll see you at Decon.
On site?
No, not like that.
On site?
Yo, Ron, if I could even get close to him, right? He might have like a bunch of weird chickens and penguins around him. Anyways, what's up, Daniel? How you feeling out here?
Are you alright, guys? How's it going?
What's up?
Can you handle
can't-
my British accent? Is it clear enough?
Yeah.
Your face is not. You look like you're a PFP. What happened? Well, how come we can't see you?
Yeah, let me have a look. 1 second.
Yeah, man. Come on. We already know what Atem looks like. We need to know what you look like, bro. Just in case we gotta verify your ID. Oh, he left.
He said you thought.
Oh wow. All right. So what else has been going down with Vivi, man? Let's go and check out this marketplace, bro.
They're doing the 2.0, right? The 2.0, the new look of the VV.
That's silly though. If Vivi's still in here, I'm sorry, bro, but don't give us anything if it's not fully done. It makes no sense.
They're trying to preview it. I get it. You know what I mean?
We don't need a preview. We don't. Everything you give us is not working. Give us something that's fully working, please.
It's working, right?
It's not working.
This is working. This is working.
All right,
It
look,
shows you
all
the
right.
coming soon. It
Look,
shows
I
you
click
the
on it.
past drops. Yeah, look.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Wait, let me go back to the
Beautiful.
collectibles, bro.
There's
'cause
no
this was-
market or collection.
Oh,
test.
Well, it's not fully there yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Nah.
And the Ron English stuff, it did sell out. The records did sell out.
Oh,
so
the
shout out
record
to
sold
them.
out?
It did sell out, so shout out to them. And unless you got the comment, I believe they're all profitable.
Oh, it's because it's
believe.
$6.99, bro. Like, it's like a comic.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, come on.
It's still above. It's still
Yeah.
above.
It's like the stamps. The stamps surprisingly been selling out too, which is really shocking.
Which one?
The stamps, surprisingly, they've been selling out lately also. So
Oh. I mean, the stamps, they're kind of cheap enough. I feel like if anything is under 10 gems, it's going to sell out. Anything over 10 gems is not going to sell out, even if it's an X-Men Mighty. Like, they're not going to sell out.
but it's like the comics don't barely sell out anymore unless it's like a big comic. Usually they're
Yeah.
around 2,000 minted, but the stamps could also have 3,000 or 4,000, and somehow people buy them up. They sell out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
There's
weird, it's
Daniel's
weird.
beautiful face. Look at this
Hey.
guy.
I don't know what I did. I went and clicked one button. It was like, bang, I was out. So,
Let's go.
Now we know what you look like, bro. That's right. Where are you from?
I'm from just outside of Cambridge, in the UK.
Let's
Oh, that's
go.
right, the UK. So
Yeah,
before we
yeah.
get it going, did you go for the Assassin's Creed and did you go for the rabbits?
No, I went for the rabbits, yeah, but I must admit I'm not a fan of either really. The don't know enough about Assassin's Creed. I like the idea of it, but yeah, not one I went for.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys? Do you hit it up?
Not I, not I. I believe in laws of gravity here, so I can't go
Oh
against that. You know what I
man,
mean?
I don't
Yeah,
like this.
I'm still looking for special men, trying to snipe one. That's all I'm doing. So,
I want to ask you guys something real quick. Um, I think the collectibles look worst behind white. I think it was
I,
better when it was darker.
I do. I heard your argument on that, and I believe you are correct. I believe
Really?
you are correct. Yeah, yeah. I heard the argument against like a darker background. The colors are allowed to pop a little more.
They are. And I just like the whole website better. I mean, look at how dark it looks. Look at these collectibles. That compared to this. I don't like it. I don't like it. It takes away from it.
Didn't they update it when you hovered on it? Didn't it go like mega dark? So haven't they done an update already?
Yeah, I like the rarities in the bottom, and I like how it says craft only.
Mm-hmm.
I like
See,
no.
it's improvements. It come little by little. They're trying to show us they're working on stuff. This is good.
I don't
This
need a
is
new
good.
website though. I don't need a new website.
Well, I mean, do you want the search bar to work? This might be the search bar really, really works. Like,
All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's look for something. What should we look for?
Ooh,
I'm gonna put 101 or 121 to see if a comic book comes out. Oh, it does. Okay.
ooh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
See?
it even shows you members. Ooh, let me type in
Oh,
Kid Arcade. Let me see if Kid Arcade pops up. Hey guys, if you guys want to, oh, Kid Arcade's right there. If you guys want to go
dang.
follow Kid Arcade, bruv, please.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is good. This is good.
Okay, I have another question though. Is so now that we go VV Comics, it shoots you straight to the comic website. Do you guys have an issue with that, or would you like to still keep it within the VV ecosystem?
Well, I think they're trying to branch out, right? I think they're going to have the different sectors now. So with VV Comics, I think they're focusing on like the weekly drops and stuff like that, where they're going to give us the older comics and stuff. So I mean I like this. This is good.
All right, let me ask you something. I'm gonna ask everybody something right here. If they're gonna create different websites, is MCP even gonna be a thing? Because you can't use MCP on outside the VV app. So if you're dropping comics and we can't use MCP, are they gonna do a collectibles tab? Maybe Marvel wants to create their own collectibles and then have a separate collectible website. Now, how would you guys feel over that?
Then
Music or whatever, cards.
the plot thickens because you are correct. If we're gonna go with VV Comics as a separate website, will that work with the VV Vibe section when they're starting to do music, especially when they're talking about these K-pop groups? Because if I can't use MCP for the Blackpink drop, I'll be kind of hot.
That's what I'm saying.
I need that drop. I need as many of those Blackpink things I can get. You know what I mean? So that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Atem, how do you feel? Do you think that affects you if they create different categories for music and blah 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 blah, but you can't use your MCPs on that? Would that be an issue for you?
I personally don't really have an issue with it. I actually my main concern is separating all these things. I love to have everything in one platform. And if comics are going to be pushed out, and then music eventually pushed out, and then sports eventually pushed out, just too many sites and too many bookmarks. I just leave it all in one app. I get it. Maybe, it's too much traffic or whatever for whatever reasons. But me personally, I like simplicity. Leave everything under one app, one platform. But I can understand the reason behind separating them due to traffic and all that. So,
Okay, what do you think, Viva?
Oh, sorry, mate. My wife was just delivering me my meatball sub. So I like the idea of having it in one place, but just organised so you can navigate through. Really, that's my main beef. Probably share the same sentiment as everyone else. The moment that VV Comments got launched, as much as I like it, it just plundered the market and just was lost. So yeah, I'm fine either way. But as long as it's organised, that's my main thing.
Okay, okay. I have one more question for you guys. If they separate everything, would you be upset if they separated it in the marketplace as well? So, like, let's say they create a marketplace just for comics, a marketplace just for collectibles. How do you guys feel about that?
That's where the line needs to be drawn. The marketplace, you cannot do it like, yeah, it just it'll be too much. The marketplace is already embedded with everything. I kind of see where they're going, where you buy the initial drop on a different website and stuff like that. But yeah, when it comes to the marketplace, they start separating like that. It just comes too crazy, because then I have to have money in this marketplace and then have money in this marketplace too, and then, like, you know what I mean? Like, that gets too much. That's too much.
I can.
Throwing a fit, fame finds a village idiot. Fame finds a village idiot.
I'm sorry, Ron English. I'm sorry. Please don't demonetize me.
Wait,
what do you think,
Trump
Tim?
University?
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about Trump like that. I don't care about any presidency.
No, Trump.
to
Trunk.
Oh,
We're
they
not
said
talking
Trump.
about Trunk University. That's hilarious. All right.
Oh, I see. Trunk, cause an elephant.
Yeah. See,
Did someone
triple
say-
entendre.
Did someone say Slash collaborates with Ron English?
Slash collaborated with Ron English.
What?
I don't know if it's on one of these. I swear I've heard it somewhere. It can't be on one
On
of
a
these.
song.
Yeah.
No, that's a little different. That's a little different. I'll
Is it
mess
though?
with
Is
that.
it? Are you really
Yeah.
looking out for Slash's music now? Like today?
Man's a genius on the guitar. I mean,
He is a genius on the guitar. I have a little nephew that looks just like Slash, and he's so annoying. So I wonder if Slash is annoying in real life. He wears tight pants too. So they do have a collaboration here. New Slash album features artwork by Ron English. Oh, it's just the artwork. Yeah, Slash is a weirdo like that too, so I can see it. Look,
Yeah.
you got Barney, but a butt like a booty Barney.
that's hilarious.
Oh
Yeah,
man! All right,
you know.
Viva la Vive. Is that how you say your name? How do you say your name? Viva la Vive.
Vivi.
Oh yeah.
Viva
Why did
la
I say
Vivi.
Vive like a new booty? All right, Viva la Vivi. How do you feel about the marketplaces if they were to separate them all?
I don't see why they would do that. I would, yeah, I'll probably like the biggest bro. I think it would just be too much of a headache. I like just being in one place and not having to deal with other projects. So I think right now, I think that would be lunacy until at least they establish, like, even music. I don't mind the idea of them having separate spaces, different pages for music and sports and everything else, but until it's built out. And same with the MCP points. I've stacked for some time to build up MCP, so that needs to be, collaborative between all.
Oh, okay. One more question, then we're gonna get to Tang's question. Do you guys have an issue not being able to use your gems on these categories on these outside platforms?
That's another thing, right? As exciting as the VV Comics was when they first dropped, we were pulling new money from our credit cards in, right? And then, like, if you sell right back into the gems. So it's interesting to think about, like, if they were to really separate it like that. And I don't know. When the comics came out, I had no problem spending on my credit card because I was like, all right, it's lit. You know what I mean? Like, there's comics that people want. I can get them, and I can resell them and stuff like that. But I would have liked to have the option to use my gems for sure.
What's up with you, Atem? How do you feel about your gems? And have you even bought comic books outside of the VV app, like on the website?
So for the second question, yes, I've been doing surprisingly well. I mean, I've been lucky with that aspect. So I've flipped the first few weeks real hard and come up like easily almost 2K gems with them. So, but 2K, not gems dollars, but I wish I can use gems, and the main reason is because of transaction history. If not, then they need to add that. I've been refunded almost 10 comics, and there was no way I was able to tell how. They don't send an email with your confirmation until afterwards they to get canceled. And then second, like if you bulk buy like I do, sometimes I buy 5 at a time or I buy one. The bank, does it's its own thing, and I can't track them. At least with gems, you track every single transaction, and when they say, "Hey, we're refunding these 9," I know where they came from or what bulk buy group they were in. So that's my main issue, and that's why I prefer the gem method because it was easy to track. But at least if they're not allowing gems, they need to have like a transaction history. I can't just rely on, "Oops, we owe you 9. Let just wait until we refund it."
Good point. I can even think about the transaction history. Very good point. Very good point. How do you feel, Viva La Vivi, about the gems and not being able to use gems?
Yeah, it would be better if you could. But in saying that, at the moment, my gripe is that you just can't, unless you're putting gems in, I can't release gems at the moment. Anything that I was going to sell from the collection, you would just have to significantly floor. So whether I put it on VV Comics or straight into the app, it's coming from Fiat at the moment for me. I think the problem I was having is it's that whole being able to one comic at a time. Like I get it if it's something that's just launched, but I think if it's gone 24 hours and you want to stack up on VV Comics, being able to put multiple in your basket at once, I don't know how feasible that is, but I went nuts on Gwen, the Gwen #2 comic, the one with the Peach Momoko secret rare. And I think I probably got about 100 from the store, and I had to call my bank about 10 times just to do the verification. So things like that would be helpful.
Wait, you went 100 times on that comic?
I've got 8 Peach Momoko secret rares of that Gwen #2, and I was gonna get a couple from the market, and then it was, I don't know, that might have been 400 gems. So in the end, I just thought I might as well just go nuts on the store, pick up 100, and then I think I'll hit something like 6 secret rares from that. So it's a bit of a gamble, but gamble paid off.
Ooh, okay. What's up, Video Shane? How you feeling out here, bro? Okay. Yo, Video Shane, you got your headphones on. What's up, my boy?
What's up, Shane?
What's up? Everybody hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I like your
bro.
background, dude.
All right. Thank you very much.
Is that real or is that like a green screen?
No, that's real.
All right, go take out a book off the wall or something.
They're movies. They're movies.
Okay,
Oh, that's
movies.
badass.
Yeah,
That's
that
badass.
is. Video Shane, how do you feel about the comic books not being able to use MCP points and not being able to use your gems, and then them possibly separating it in different marketplaces? How does that affect us?
I'm not a huge fan of having 2 different marketplaces for sure. It just confuses things, in my opinion. As far as using MCP points, I mean, it doesn't really bug me that much, only because I'm not going to be using MCP for anything moving forward, just because it's never really worked out for me anyways. So
even for the possibility you won't use them, you're done with them.
no, it just seems like a big waste. I mean, half the time I do it, I never get selected anyways. So
Really?
and it takes so long to earn them. I mean,
It does.
There's got to be a better use for them.
Okay.
I don't know. My feeling about the whole platform is they got to figure out a way to get people to hold on to things as opposed to just flipping things. If as long as it's a flipping app, then it's just going to die.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's just my opinion.
No. I totally agree. That's why I give shout outs to Kid Called Beast, because they don't want you to flip it. They just want to create value for the item, so you can just use the item and license it out. You can license out your Kid Called Beast for royalties if you want to use it in another game. If you get you own the product, so maybe if we could rent this stuff out in a gamified way, that's the best way to keep it and still make money from it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have a thought on a way to encourage people to hold things. My thought is that you might get some sort of a reward for every time you hold it for, let's say, 6 months. So you get a Wolverine and you have to hold it. You buy it in the store and then you hold it for 6 months, and then they airdrop you something special, right? And if you hold it for another 6 months, they send you something else special. Hold it and then the longer you hold it, the more stuff you get airdrop. The way they used to do it with backcalls, when backcalls first came out, you got airdrop stuff. They've stopped doing that recently. But
yes, they did.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's a good way to encourage people to continue to hold.
Okay,
I,
okay.
I definitely like that idea. Sorry to bump
No,
in.
go ahead,
Yeah,
please.
go for it.
I love that idea, and I would say I will even add something that NTD, McFarlane Toys does, is and create like whitelist maybe. We already have MCP. You already do snapshots for airdrops. Like perhaps if you hold the Wolverine, the next X-Men collectible, you get a special AL list or something, perhaps, or even cheaper gems or something. And then after the 10-minute window, open it back up to MCP and normal list, just to promote holding on and collecting these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If I could get access to a comic for holding a comic, like that'll be legendary. I think that'll change the game for sure. I have a question for everybody that's gonna get a little spicy. If you guys don't want to answer it, because you guys are gonna get in trouble by Daddy Vivi, don't have to answer it. I'm gonna say it. Um, is Omi ever gonna be used on the app? Like really, really? What do you guys think? And also, um, I wanna highlight Tang because Tang actually commented something. I was just trying to what was it? What was it that he said? Just a thought by Recur had different. We're gonna get to that. Yo, what's up, Dro? How you feeling, Dro? I appreciate you for joining us. All right, we all feel they're going that way. They want to separate some entity. Omi could be the reason behind this for legal issues. Now, do you guys think that they're separating the comics because of Omi? Do you think Marvel said, you know what, we don't want nothing to do with Omi? Get us out of the app. We're gonna have our own stuff. What do you guys think?
I don't. I mean, if that's the case, Marvel has a lot of collectibles, so not sure if that makes any sense. Because if you're separating the comics, they also have collectibles that they must separate. Then, so I just don't see the correlation, unfortunately.
Okay, okay. Do you feel like they might separate collectibles eventually as well? And if so, would that bring back that same question?
If like Disney slash on Marvel under their umbrella removes collectibles, I think that would definitely be a bad sign for the app. Like that would, if we thought the market's tanking now, that would even be like worse in my opinion. So
Okay, it may, what if it wasn't Disney? Let's say AMC started releasing collectibles, and then they were Disney collectibles. Just like the comics. Like, yeah. How do you feel about that, big bro?
Will Omi be used in this website? I believe so. I
Okay.
don't believe a lot of these companies want to be tied to a crypto is the problem.
Okay.
I don't believe that people like because if you start using the crypto, people can easily be like, oh, Disney has a crypto now. It's called Omi and blah 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 blah. Use it for this. You know what I mean? I that's just my belief. I believe there will be a use case for Omi. I think that's what they're trying to figure out right now.
Okay. Okay. So you think they are gonna use the Omi?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It
Okay.
feels like
Okay.
they're all chips in, unless they're still trying to figure it out. You know, it's got to come. I don't have any Omi. I'm just viewing it as this gives liquidity into the app. But yeah, I think they've got to figure it out soon if they've not got a plan.
Okay. Okay. Video Shane, do you have Omi? How do you feel?
Well, I had Omi until that that situation happened, and but I only had like I don't know $30 worth of Omi, so it wasn't
What situation? What situation?
the one where that exchange collapsed.
Bit4X.
Big
Oh,
for it, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you lost your. Oh, you only had $30 in bid.
Yeah, it was only $30, so it wasn't that big a deal to me. But yeah, but still, just it was irritating, and plus it was such a huge pain to try and figure out how to do it, and like the steps that were involved. It was just not. It wasn't even worth the effort. The only way I could see that the thing that makes Vivi unique, I think, in this space is how easy it is to use, and you just go onto the app. You go in, you buy gems, and you buy stuff, and so getting away from crypto, in my opinion, was their smartest decision. And now to try and figure out a way to bring it back, the only way I could personally see it working is if they changed the name or whatever and just made it more like a token that is just more like a video game token, and you earn it by and all that Omi stuff happens in the background. And so, and maybe you earn Omi from, like I said, maybe there's another way to encourage people to collect is, every time you're holding something, you gain some Omi as well. And then you can use that later on in the project. It's kind of like Oddkey does that. If you're familiar with the way Oddkey does their personal tokens, that in my opinion, that they should move over to that kind of a situation.
Okay. I think everybody's bullish on Omi except me. I'm like the worst. Ronnie Lido, how do you feel? How do you feel about the Omi token? Do you think it's going to be implemented? How do you feel about this new website, the marketplace, all that gang?
I am not bullish on Omi, by the way.
Oh, my bad. Atem.
I'm probably the wrong guy to ask questions like this because I'm a neutral thinker. I don't really care.
You don't care?
It doesn't. The outcomes of things don't matter to me. The possible outcomes, the hypotheticals, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Fair enough.
Here's what I think. I think VV. I've said this many times before. I'm a guy who's freaking everywhere, right? I'm everywhere. I'm on all platforms. Everyone streams, all these things, right? I try to take it all in like a sponge, like a baby, right? And VV is probably like what Video Shane was saying is probably one of the cleanest and most easiest user-friendly crypto / NFT platforms out there right now currently. Okay. It is probably in magic terms we call people layman's that don't understand everything. The layman's will be able. The layman's can grasp this as soon as we get mass adoption in this platform. I think the company itself is they have a lot of knowledge, a lot of business knowledge in this space. They know exactly what to do. David, you, Alcon, all those guys, they know, they've been here. They've done it like 18 times over. They know what they're doing. And yes, this is a new Wild West space, but I think they're literally setting the thresholds for everything. This is what happens when you get early adopters and first-time adopters. They were first. I know we got the Bored Ape Yacht Clubs and all that crap, right? But I feel like VV was the first to do something like this, especially phone-based, mobile-based. And I think that what happens when you are first, like if you're the first person to invent the chair, you're not going to be the person known as the guy that invented the chair.
Unless that's why we see. Unless the chair's on the blockchain.
Yeah, I have plenty of those too ready to go. But other platforms that are coming out now that seem to be doing pretty well, I think it's a fluke in a sense because we are basing what they're doing off of what VV has done already. And the stuff VV hasn't been able to implement yet and come out with yet, and they're still working on, everyone is now going, well, we're going to come out first with that. It's like, well, who cares? It doesn't matter if you come out first now because VV's already set the stones for things. And I'm not a freaking moon boy. That's childish mentality. Fucking language. I can't stand it.
You just said the F word.
I did say it, yes.
It's a family show.
Sorry, I'm an artist. I get passionate, man.
No. It's okay. That's how families get started.
I don't like team mentalities. I don't care about sports in that sense. I love sports. I don't watch it, and I don't pick a team. Okay. I just don't have the time for team mentality. I'm team human all the way. I want all of us to prosper, all of us to go above and beyond. And I don't want to go to the moon. I want to go to Mars or Pluto. Frick the moon,
Yeah. The moon's an illusion. It's not real. Okay, so D.
Sorry about my rant, but go ahead.
No. It's all good. There's no planets in outer space. Outer space doesn't exist, and the moon's flat. D.
That's another podcast.
Yeah, that's another podcast. D, are you here, D? D. You got?
Yeah, I'm here, guys. Good morning.
There she is. What's up, D?
D?
What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to come up real quick and say hey, and it's good to see these new faces up there.
That's right. D, how do you feel? Did you go for the drops? Did you go for the Ron English? And did you go for the Assassin's Creed?
No and no.
Really? Are you into the music? Are you or not into the music?
No, I don't really care for the music. Well, I mean that kind of music. Um, it's interesting, but yeah, not my thing.
Okay, okay. We're gonna stop talking about Omi because I'm gonna get spicy, and I don't want to get spicy. Can we talk about the music, the Korean pop stars that might possibly be coming to Vivi? Can I get a little hot take from everybody? Big bro, how do you feel about that coming into the app? Is it gonna change anything? And if they drop a new category with them and we're not able to use MCP, are you upset?
I am buying the ever loving crap out of anything Blackpink, anything BTS. I have seen them in action. I have seen these concerts in action and these people. Brother, we are not ready. And I don't want to sound all crazy. Like, please don't buy it. Please don't buy it. This is not financial advice, but I am buying the ever loving crap out of it. When BTS came and I was working at the stadium and I bought T-shirts that you could only get at the stadium and I resold them, buku. They don't play. They don't play about their people, bro. This is like Michael Jackson times 1,000. How these fans treat their people, man. It's wild, wild.
Okay, okay. But let me ask you something real quick. If they drop it and it's 50,000 editions, are you still gonna be into it?
Yeah.
50,000?
Yeah, they don't play. I'm telling you. This is like if Taylor Swift drops. It doesn't matter if Taylor Swift, if she drops 100,000 items, I'm gonna be in there. Buy.
Really? Okay, okay. And what is your name? Pink Monster? What was it?
Blackpink.
Blackpink. Sorry. Blackpink. Okay, Blackpink. All right. So, Atem, how do you feel about this K-pop stuff coming into the app?
That is a huge pass for me. Total opposite end.
Huge pass.
Total opposite end of biggest bro. But I respect it. You know, we like what we like. But the way I look at it, if Star Wars and FA Wolverine and other massive IPs couldn't bring the masses in, I don't see K-pop doing much neither, and especially towards people that don't understand this field. And for those that do, which touches a little bit on Ronnie's point, is that yes, Vivi's like the main platform. It's easy and it's the first one to do it. Unfortunately, everyone else is beating them now to this whole idea of self ownership. And I'm a strong believer that until Vivi can allow you to own your NFTs, we're not bringing you money in, or at least at the rate that they want to. Like I don't see. I mean, I may be underestimating the K-pop fans, but I just see. I would think they'll be confused and will probably not barely touch it. Like if Wolverine couldn't do anything, if these Star Wars drops couldn't do anything, I don't think K-pop can do anything. Just my
do me a favor, kid. Go to Blackpink and go to any one of their music videos, like the music video, like their actual music videos,
like an official music video.
Yeah, and then go to the views, and then yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, they get views.
That's a little skewed though. That's a little skewed information statistics because China and the Asian culture have billions of people versus, you know, other countries like us. We only have like 350 million people. You know, they beat us by 4 times the amount of population.
But that's
why you'll get more views.
That's the point, though. Because they do have a Korea. From my understanding, they have a Korea Vivi ambassador now, like that just deals with the Asian sector. So like it's happening.
Didn't we already have some of the few collectibles that started in year one were from that field too, the Asian sector? Exactly. And where's that crowd, you know? And I feel like if we couldn't bring that crowd in, you know, nerds like myself from that section, I'm just not sure if, you know, music will do the job. Just my opinion. You know? I may be wrong, you know. I may be underestimating.
Atem, what if they drop an unreleased track that's exclusive to Vivi? Would that make a difference? Because if Vivi can become like a Spotify or like a thing where you can have your jukebox. Let's say you could download a jukebox, Vivi jukebox, Vivi vibes on your phone, and now you can play all the songs from all the tracks that you own on Vivi. If they drop unreleased tracks, would that bring in people?
Oh yeah, of course. That's a whole different game. You know, that's not even Vivi no more. You know, that's just stepping up. You know, that's a whole different game.
Just for the record, before we get into Viva la Vivi, Blackpink, this video right here, is less than a year old and it has 41 million views. Now, I know that could be skewed, so we're gonna look at the comments because the comment section never lies. 16,000 comments. That is a lot of people, bro. That is a lot of people. All right, so Viva la Vivi, how do you feel, bro? Are you excited over the K-pop?
Yeah, I don't know much about K-pop at all, but I'm all game for if they're gonna have a gateway to bring in new users, especially the Asian market. Then I suppose outside of Pokemon, that's probably it. So yeah, it's just I think it'll be the way Vivi go about actually marketing it if it comes on, rather than just do a tweet on their X page. They've got to have some bit more meat there, you know. Get one of those hot Asian chicks to wear a Vivi t-shirt out on stage or something like that. You know, get the people going.
Oh, I think she's a secret rare. I'm not too sure. Let me look. Is she the ultra rare? Oh, her dance moves were a little sloppy. All right, she's the rare. She's the rare. Okay, fair enough. Who else do we got in here? We got Video Shane. How do you feel about K-pop coming, bro?
I don't think it's going to have any impact at all. This is like the third or fourth time they've released something and said, "Oh, the Asians are coming now because we just released this." And to me, it just didn't. It's never had an impact. And in my opinion, if you don't add some sort of value to it, then I don't know what the reason for it to hold it is. And to your point, if you're going to release an unreleased track, all that'll do is somebody will just record it and then put it on YouTube, and then there's be no reason to go back to Vivi. The only way that has a value is if they release something like, what's the super hard to get, like the ticket for 007, right? There's like 2 or 3 of them, right? If they release something like that where you use it to get early access to tickets to the concert, then they'd be all over it. And then you'd have to keep coming back to the app you'd have to have a utility, a reason to come back to the app and a reason to buy it. That's just my opinion. I mean, you know, maybe biggest bro is right. I mean, maybe it will bring in people. If it's like $50, then I'm definitely not going for it, because I just pick it up in the market for 10 minutes after the sale's over, because that's just how Vivi is lately. But yeah, unless you have a reason for people to keep coming back, I don't see why anybody would want to come in.
Okay. What if they drop? You know how they have the Ron English jukebox? What if they drop a K-pop jukebox or a YG K-pop jukebox? Is that bullish? Or it doesn't even matter?
Yeah, then you just record it and put it on YouTube, and then there's no reason to come back to the app.
Ooh, Ronnie Lido, how do you feel?
All right, so imagine you're trying to be the Walmart.
Wait! Look at all those people. Did you guys see that? Look at all these people. I mean, we already look at all those. That's Coachella. Stop playing. All right, never mind. Sorry, Ronnie. Go ahead.
Okay, so imagine you're trying to be openly the Walmart or the Google of NFTs, right? You imagine you're openly saying that every time you come out and going, I want to be the Walmart of NFTs. How do you do this? What's the best thing you could spend a lot of your money on in this world today? Data. So imagine you spend a lot of money to gather data. It doesn't matter how much money they charge us for the drops. It doesn't matter how many edition sizes there are. It doesn't matter how many people come in and how many don't. It's all data. And once they hone in on all that data with the money they're spending on data, they'll get their answers on how to make this platform become huge. That's all I got.
Okay.
So opening up the Asian market finally, and bringing a huge market like this could be a huge market. It could not be. You know, just like a lot of people are making points with you have no interoperability, no ownership, that kind of stuff. In this world, I don't see us owning ever anything. You know, but I think that's just a facade, a theater act. That we all play on ourselves. We don't own our cell phones. We just pay the companies to use them.
We don't own anything in life.
We don't own anything. We barely own our own lives.
No, we're programmed.
But yeah, I think it comes down to data. I think they are going to open this up and see what comes in and drives in, and they'll use that to push forward.
Okay.
That's what rich people do with their money nowadays.
All right. What's up with? Oh, what if this guy is a secret rare? This guy in the pink right here with the feathers.
No, you gotta remember the dancers in the center are the secret rare. It's gotta be. You know, they're the main focus. You know this kid.
Tucson, I see you out here saying pretend smart guys. Well, why don't you come and join us, bro? The link's down below. Come school us. Give us a little lesson.
Oh, I'm not a pretend smart guy. I'm a notable dumb ass.
Stop it, Ronnie. Stop it.
If anything, I'm a parrot. I just take information in and I can parrot it. That's all I am. I do not figure things out myself. I just listen.
He's just trolling. Don't listen to him.
That's a secret rare right there, y'all. If he comes with like a yellow jacket and a blue jacket, I'm definitely going for the set. All right, D, one and only. How do you feel about K-pop and the secret rare?
Personally, I like Blackpink. To be specific, I like their songs and stuff. I don't know if that's gonna bring like a massive amount of people, like new users to the app or whatnot, because I don't know. To me, it just seems like Vivi is like kind of dead. Well, not dead. Not dead.
No, D! Oh my goodness, D! How dare you?
Shots
Vivi is watching. We're out of here. I'm just kidding. We're back. All right.
Hey, this is just my opinion. It doesn't seem like there's any like new activity happening from what I can see. I might be wrong, but that's just what I.
You're most definitely right.
She's right.
Yeah.
She's right.
She's
She's
right.
absolutely right.
He's absolutely right.
Well, everybody agrees all of a sudden.
She's right.
I call out all the Moon Boys on Twitter, and they're like, "Oh, this sold out," but they don't realize the numbers is everything. Similar, to Ronnie saying data. Like the average sales is usually 2 to 3K. So Vivi's smart now. They just lowered the mint from 20 to 15 to 10 to now 2K. Usually 2 to 3K, and now it sells out, but. You got all of these influencers on Twitter saying, "Oh, look, it's back, it's alive." No, it's not. You have not changed your average sales at all, unless it's a grail. You're still selling 2 to 3K. Look at the last 3 comics. You only 2K minted usually. So it's like, of course, if you lower the new goalpost has been changed, and now it's just 2K mints. You can't say that the VV's back, and I definitely agree with Dean. Like it's just the demand is not there anymore. Sadly, it's like a casino. You walk in, you hope to flip, or unless you just want to collect. But I do a little bit of both, but it's not there anymore.
How can something be back that never left?
Oh, don't call it a comeback. It's been here for years. People will come back to Vivi to dance with their favorite K-pop dancers. Record these videos of themselves dancing and share with friends. The more members they dance with, the cooler they are. All right, so let me ask you guys something. If the collectible was to drop on Vivi, we expect it to be a song, but what if it's the actual collectible dancing? What if we got her dancing? Does that change the game?
Yes.
As long as it doesn't have PS2 graphics, yeah, maybe. I got it.
If they don't come with a bass, then yes.
I think you'd have to have multiple different dances. If it's the same dance, just the same animation over and over again, then that'll be cool for about a week.
And when they all get put together, you buy them all on your vault. They all dance together in unison.
Yeah.
And I think that more people in Korea, sorry to cut you off, D, I'll give it to you right back right now. I think in Korea, more people are walking around with phones up than in the U.S. I feel like people in Asian countries are utilizing augmented reality and stuff like that and VR way more than us. Does that make a difference?
Oh, hey, yo, those VR K-pop people, like, they're different. Like, the ones that, like, that's not even the artists. Like, you know how Gorillas used to have, like, their own, like, the people, they had, like, the characters and stuff like that. There are, like, VR, like, virtual reality K-pop singers, and their concerts look like they are banging. Like, it's crazy.
Whoa, you're married. Whoa.
Oh, I'm very big married. Not for sale.
So we're going to get 5 collectibles. That's what we're getting. We're getting 5 collectibles, right? Common, uncommon, rare. No, I'm going in order. You guys, I'm not like that. I'm just... You guys are bad, yo. What if
they're all secret rares?
Yeah, all secret rares.
Yeah, they're going to have to make them all secret rares. It's only 50. You don't want to get canceled before you even start. Like, no.
Yo, what if they make them all commons? They're not going to be rare. Which ones of these is the most popular one? Or are they all popular? Do you guys know?
See, that's the thing. You know what's funny? Like I said, I learned this going to like the working the BTS concerts. They don't even say they have a favorite. They say they have a bias. Like it's wild. It's wild. They
Oh, because
love.
you don't want to
They
hurt
love
nobody's
it.
feelings.
Exactly, bro. Like it's.
Oh.
I'm telling you, man. Like they're different. They're just different, man.
They better buy it out so they won't hurt my feelings.
Imagine if they dropped 4 secret rares and give one of them a common.
Oh, you guys are bad, bro.
I definitely have a bias against them.
Okay, I see that. So K-pop is coming. You guys
They're
don't
all
seem
hot.
like it's too exciting about it. Yeah, I think that if you know what my problem is, and this is what when I was happy about the Phygital, the Iron Man, that 18-inch. By the way, it looks so good in a box. And I think that when I got excited over that drop, it was because it's like, oh my God, Phygitals is finally happening. But if it's gonna happen once a year, it's almost like not even worth it, right? Shouldn't we be having a Funko Pop Phygital with VV like every month, so it actually becomes a thing instead of once a year during a Comic Con? What do you guys think?
Stuff takes a long. I mean, prototyping and creating a figurine, that takes a long time.
Stop playing.
Have you ever made one or
what?
watched people make them? They're not that easy.
What do you mean a figurine? Like a
like
vinyl toy or a digital?
to run an assembly line of just a small amount of toys. I mean, you have to create dies, all this stuff. You know, like it takes years.
Yeah, but they could just drop whatever they drop in. They're dropping toys every week already.
Yeah, so
Just
basically,
digitize it.
I'm guessing Arcade, you mean like pull what MTD is doing, make basically an NFT of your current physicals. I mean, I think that would be awesome. That would definitely bring, especially with.
Oh wow, yeah.
But like making fresh ones, I understand Ronnie's point. That's gonna be tough. But what you're already dropping, what Marvel already has in the market, yeah, sure. Start making Phygitals or like what McFarlane does. You know, you get a code based on your position, and you get 50% off, and all this. You know, all these great promotions, and that's how it got me into the physical market. You know, I started collecting Phygitals now because of them. But if Vivi began doing that with Marvel figures, that would be game changing, at least in my opinion.
Would that be more of a game changer than K-pop? Was that even spicy? My bad. I'm just reacting to it.
I mean,
honestly, the thing that's gonna bring people to Vivi and stuff is what we all know what it was. It's utility. It's if I buy this thing, what does this get me?
Mm-hmm.
I've said it from the beginning with the go-to moments. If I have all the go-to moments, maybe I get like a fast pass when I go to Disneyland, or they do a certain thing like where it's like, okay, this day, if you have all the go-to moments, you have access to the park after hours or something like that. If you do this with the K-pop girls and the boys, I mean, you say like, oh, you get an exclusive link to watch them on YouTube, and you can you go to an AMA with them. Like, these are the things that's going to bring people in. And, you know, until that happens, you know, it's us.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously, I'm very biased for McFarlane, just because I think that they handle Phygital better than anybody in the game. And as far as, utility and being able to give back, I mean, we have a new drop coming out for Wonder Woman, and holding that, potentially get you access to the pre-San Diego party, which is an incredible party. And if you continue to hold it, then you get access to a separate Discord channel that lets you talk directly to Todd. I mean, that's real utility.
That's utility right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So now think about the data perspective. Now Vivi sits aside and we go, why don't they have utility for things? Well, let other companies who think they're going to come out first with utilities use utilities and see how the data is driven. Let's see how people actually use it and enjoy it and talk about it. And then we'll add utility to our products.
But Vivi has had like 3 years of data. Come on, like what's the
not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough in a space that hasn't existed yet.
Come on, like 3 years, like no. I think the issue which you mentioned really.
Think about the last 3 years of your life. How much data have you taken in? It's not easy.
Enough to adapt, and I've changed over those 3 years. That's my point. BB has just gone down instead. Like it just makes no sense. But I agree with you. I think the problem is like usually the first of anything never usually succeeds. And I've said it from the beginning. I just felt like Disney saw this as a money machine and it's using it as a prototype. That's it. And BV's BV is the first, but others have made better. Others like McFarlane, others like even now DC is stepping up and allowing you to own these Grail comics. You can actually own Batman #1 and Superman #1 and move it to your personal wallet. Like these are game changing. How much data does VV need to just accept that? Like that's what we want. Like for years we've been telling them we want personal ownership. And I mean, again, agree to
I have one
disagree.
question for you because I know you're like the guy that does all the like back end work and like looks at all the stuff. Have you ever seen any correlation between how many people, like let's say on McFarlane Toys, how many of those people are actually people who were on VV or currently on VV and buying that stuff as well? Did they even get new people to buy their stuff, or is it just us buying it as well?
You're saying if VV has McFarlane users coming over to VV,
Yeah, like what I
or
want
the
to.
other way around?
I'm curious if anyone has found out like how many original users, like let's say McFarlane Toys has versus VV. Like, is it just VV people that went over to McFarlane Toys and then are also the ones buying out that stuff, or do they have their whole separate genre of people that don't even touch other NFT platforms?
I think it's a mix from what I've seen, and I'm not going to speak on behalf of all of them, but I'm pretty sure they had their own personal group. I mean, Todd has a huge following, and a lot of people just love his work. And then I have seen a lot of big BVers out there in Todd's Discord too. Like I know many of them.
And
so
how is that platform in particular selling their stuff on the open market? How good are their sales?
You talking about McFarlane Toys Digital?
Like McFarlane Toys, like do they also do awesome secondary sales or poor secondary sales? I have no idea.
I'm in a ton of projects as well, and it seems like a lot of the projects are kind of down, whether it's VV or HRO or Bat Calls or McFarlane.
So once again, I don't think there's a team mentality is dumb. Like they're all failing or all poor right now. Like it's all the same. Everything's equalized.
Well, maybe the amount of sales is not the only way that you can measure the success, right? I mean, there's other
it's not how I measure success, but it's how a lot of us do.
Right.
Is there any other in this world, the crypto world?
Yeah. Is there any other way to measure success besides sales, right?
I think
us hanging out and conversating like this is success to me.
But see, and then Ronnie, to touch on that point, I mean, it goes both ways. You can count sales, but at the same time, I look at growth. So if VV, like I said, has been averaging 2K to 3K sales, that's just the same 1K to 2K people buying all the time. That's not success to me if you're not growing. And then while other platforms, sure, their sales numbers total may be smaller, but if all of a sudden their wallets are growing and you went from 100 to 200 users, 500 to 1,000, that growth to me is one of the key terms. I don't own, and obviously it goes in hand with sales numbers, but to the point that I made, like I can't stand seeing people all the time tweeting, "Oh, it's sold out, BB's back." That is not a measurement of success. Like
I agree with that.
There is no growth at all. It's just
over tweeting all this stuff is annoying to me as well.
Yeah.
I put my Moon Boy hat on.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Please.
Yeah, I'm bipolar with it because I'll swing 1 minute. I look at it and think pragmatically that they will not want this to fail. They make an absolute killing if they crack this. So I think part of it is probably an impatience. I want VeveVerse yesterday. I want new users yesterday. I think the moment that momentum gets and they make a few cock-ups or mistakes, that the negative environment in the room just grows, and I think that's probably where we're at right now. So I think the thing that just frustrates me is that they just don't seem to know how to protect collectors. Like you said, just simple airdrop and even a thank you. Just something. But part of me thinks they must have a grand plan now, and it could be they're just going to roll it out tomorrow. Everything's fixed, and just like a few weeks back when it was hashtag VV Digital Collectibles and everything starts pumping, it can just change like that. But yeah, I want to believe, I still believe, but I just think they need to, just need to pull it together a bit more. AMA.
Yeah. I think that making the people happy with early promises is gonna go a long way, right? I just don't think that they know how to make it happen just yet. I really don't know. But we got Doctor Strange in the building. What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
Stitch your faith with his hands on that open C sale chart.
What up, Doc? My bad. Doc.
Speak.
You muted yourself.
You may now speak.
Yeah. What's going on?
What's up, Doc? How you feeling, bro? How do you feel about the conversation? Do you have any input on the K-pop, on marketplaces, on MCP, and everything, on Wonder Woman, McFarlane, Vivi? What do you think is happening?
I don't know what's happening. I guess all that's happening is, they're continuing to move along and do drops and do what they do. It's still early in this thing, man. That's all I think.
Okay, let me put it out there. Is making money the only thing that's important in this space? All right? Let me put it into perspective. What if somebody makes something that's just too much fun? Does it even matter about how much you lose? Like, for example, if you buy a Wonder Woman and it goes to zero, but at least you can use her in some way, like play a video game or whatever it is that you can use her for and make it fun, would you guys care that much if it went under retail?
I think if taking that Wolverine drop, if they said you buy Wolverine, you can never resell it, but you get some utility from it, and they advertise what it was from the get-go, that's fine. That's successful.
What kind of utility?
But I don't know.
But buying something and not being able to resell it is the same exact thing that happens in video games right now. You go into, Fortnite or Call of Duty or anything, you buy something and then you can never take it out, then there's no difference to what is currently being done. I mean, there's really a couple of different business models. There's a business model where you produce stuff every week and sell it, and you make money, and that's how you generate revenue. And then the other business model is like what Ronnie was saying, where you use data. You'd look at companies like a Facebook or Twitter, and everything's free, but you're giving up your data essentially. So right now, if Ronnie is correct that they're just gathering data on how we're using the platform, they're dipping in both those categories because they're making money off of us each week and they're also gathering our data. So, as far as us being early, that's why I'm in the space, because I'm curious. I'm just curious by nature, and I want to know where things are going and what's coming up next. I don't think any of us know. That's what's fun about sitting in on these kind of panels, is just theorizing about what the future holds. I don't know what the future holds. I don't think any of us do. I don't know necessarily the VeveVerse is the future. I don't know that I would find a lot of enjoyment just sitting in a virtual world, showing off my stuff. I always try and think of what's the value? What do I get from this? So,
yeah. Well, Guri Singh said, but it sucks because if you give people access to a movie, let's say you get a ticket to go see Deadpool Wolverine by having a Wolverine, right? As soon as the movie's over, it dumps in the marketplace. Like, what can we have in place to where it doesn't dump? And what would you guys want the future to be? Because I think that we all have the same complaint, or like in a way that, everything's going down in price, but do we all even have the same goals of where it should go? So maybe we can go down the list to see where you would want it to go. Where would you want VV to go next? To give you more value, other than creating scarcity so you can flip it for more.
I definitely think that utility is the way to save the floor price, I guess. But I just feel that people need to understand, in any market, no matter what, like when there are rarities, for example, the lowest, the top rarity will do the best. You cannot expect every single rarity to stay above retail. And if you're complaining about that, then there's just a lot to learn. Then you have a lot to learn, because it's just not possible. There's no market. No one can name me one where things just go below retail eventually over time. It's just how it works. It's just basic econ. And the only way to counter that, as Video Chain mentioned, is like utilities. You provide utilities, maybe that would help keep it up. Like that's the key in my opinion. But to always get mad like, oh, I'm buying it for 50, now it's 30. That's just how it is. That's how you can buy, deck of cards, whatever. That whole deck may be worthless if you're a TCG player like me, unless you pull something rare and make your money back. It's just the name of the game, and that's it. Utility is the only way to counter that.
It's how people treat the real comic book market. Those comic books don't stay at $4. People start selling for $1. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what kind of utility would you want, Adam? What is something that Vivi can implement tomorrow that would make you happy in a sense, right? And like, okay, this is a good step forward. What kind of utility?
I would say again, stuff like what McFarlane is doing.
Okay.
And again, they're gathering data, so they should have known this for the past 2 years. But it's like, hey, you own this, you get now, owners of this NFT can buy the next one for 50, 60% off. Owners of this NFT gets an airdrop, down the road. Give us a schedule that you're actually going to stick to. Stuff like that. Like, or owners of this NFT can buy the physical at 50, 60% off. That's utility, Owners of this NFT gets to speak with this person on this date. That's what I call utility, not just here you go, here's the NFTs, let's rely on the influencers to hype this up, and that's it.
Okay.
Right now there's only one item in VV that has utility.
That's the logo, right?
That's the logo. You get early access to their parties. They have done drops. At Decon they gave out hats and stuff like that. So that's at San Diego.
Gurry though doing that?
What's that?
Isn't that all Gurry doing all that kind of stuff though?
No. That's coming directly from
the VV logo, not the
VV logo.
Not the Akomi. The Akomi is like the community itself doing it.
Yeah, and then the only other one is the Golden Dragon as well. If you're part of the Golden Dragon Club, then they have their own separate thing that they've created on their own.
But that's community based, right?
That's community based. Right. The only thing that VV's actually giving anything back for is holding the VV Gold and Silver logo.
Okay, so I think we got Daniel's answer on the on what type of utility would you like to see. Did you tell us, right, Viva?
Okay.
Did you give us what type of utility you wanted to see from Vivi?
For me, my utility for me is airdrops. That free stuff gets me going. Last time I think the only thing I've had now, I've got almost 4,000 collectibles and comics on the app. I had a Toby drop to me. A golden Toby was probably about a year ago, and that's it. So when you see people getting rewarding for collecting a token, it does feel like a bit of a slap in the face. But yeah, so utility for me is airdrops.
Okay. Who do we got next? What do we got? Doc, what do you think, Doc? What type of utility would you like to see, or are you satisfied?
Kind of lock in step with Atem. Something more along the lines of that, because I don't know, for the frequency they drop stuff, they would have to like really shift gears and start planning airdrops and future utility like during the initial process. And for the frequency they move at, I just don't know. I mean, I guess you could, but a lot of projects that offer utility, they're not dropping stuff like twice a week or once a week like that. And it just seems like it would be a lot. I don't know. I like the idea of getting more. I've never really bought products until this whole digital thing. I never really bought products and felt like because I bought this, you owe me something. So this is a whole new thing for me as far as from a collecting perspective or buying and flipping, whatever perspective. I've never been a part of anything where I'm looking for, the people that produced it to give me something extra. So it's a new concept to me. I don't really have any standards and rules. I just, think that if that is a standard in the NFT world where you get stuff for free, then cool, we should. I just don't know how much of an undertaking it is for them. I don't even know if it will be, like, what is it going to be worth? But really, like, why do I really even want to airdrop? so I can get something for free and then keep what I have and then sell what I got for free for some money, or you know what I'm saying, just to add something else scarce to my collection. I don't know, what the whole thing is about fully to really say. Like I know you do airdrops, all that good stuff. This is just a little different, with it being IP, so they got to be careful with just giving out other forms of IP, or like do you give a whole another full character for free and then it's like that's taken away from something else. So I don't know. It's
What if
just a lot of moving parts in my brain.
Doctor Strange, if we get multiple drops a week, then it's safe to say they got hundreds of thousands of items that they've held back from all the drops that we've had in the past 3 years. So if they were to give away one item from any previous drop every day, we will still have a crazy amount in stock. How about if they did something like that? If like every week they gave away to a user a random airdrop from a previous drop, would that be something that would be cool, or just asking for a friend?
It is. I mean, it would be dope. I just feel like, and I mean, it's a train that is moving at a speed that can't be stopped at this point. I mean, but I, you know, I've been on this app when it was a very small selection of stuff. And I think that in itself gave the items a certain level of value, maybe too much value. But I do see that over time, like whether it's different IPs or expanding under the current IPs, the amount of items is diluting just everything. You know what I'm saying? It's stretching everything out. So if you're adding airdrops that were gained for free, it's hard to put a finger on what the value of those are even worth in a heavily diluted market. Like even if you get a bunch of people on this app, they have so many options that it's hard to just say everyone's going to flock to one particular item. All of a sudden, that floor is going to get ate up, and all of a sudden, now you're profitable. Like I don't know. I don't know how many users we would need to just gobble up all these random items. I mean, you got everything from Powerpuff Girls to all this stuff. So I don't really know. I don't know.
Okay, okay. D, do you have any comment on this?
Well, for me, when I started on BB in December of 21, I didn't go into the project expecting anything back, just because it was all new to me. But now, like 2, 3 years later, a lot of people in the space see other projects offering all these other great things, airdrops, utility discounts. So I think now it's like expected, in my opinion, when something comes, or if there's like people that hold an item for like 3 years, they are expecting something now because they've been loyal to the project. And then when they don't get it, it's like it kind of leaves a bad taste in their mouth. Um, but yeah, I think more like for providing more utility, like what Atem said, discounts, or even like a 10%, 5% discount in like a future drop. And what they need to do is like be clear, like McFarlane Toys does it. They announce when it's coming, how much the discount will be for, how long you've been a holder of this, blah, blah, blah. They just need to be more clear so people know. Or if you collect a set, please expect this in the future. Because some people aren't sure. Like for the Ron English, one of the drops, like the holders of like the complete set didn't really get anything, but other people did that weren't like, the set holders. Um, Also, another utility, yeah, would be like physicals. That would be cool to have. Um, but yeah, for me, like if they didn't, I mean, I don't know the whole process of creating airdrops for to like offer as a utility each week. But if they just stop like dropping, yeah, what Doc said, 2, 3 times a week, then I think that would give them more time to provide more utility for people who are participating in the drops. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does
Hmm.
make sense. It does
Hmm.
make sense. And I think that everybody's right. I think that if we can get a little bit of everything, that would be dope, right? Like, hey guys, we just airdropped the set holders of this piece. Or maybe next week we're gonna get a fidgetal. And I think that if they mix it up a little bit and give us a little bit more. And sometimes it makes me think because I do have a project, right? The Kid Arcade project, and I give airdrops to you guys on a consistent basis, and it's like, why do we do that, right? Why do we even have why do I feel like I have to do that? And it's almost like it's almost a reward system. It's like if you're gonna purchase something that I created, then I want to reward you moving forward for supporting that. And if you keep getting value from that, I mean, maybe you don't. It takes me time to do the artwork that I do. So every time I do an airdrop, it's like 6 hours of my time to create the art and actually airdrop it, maybe even more. So that's what I'm giving away, right? The energy that it took me to create it, and then you receiving this piece of art, knowing that it took me hours to do. Why does that even matter, right? Why do I care if somebody gives me an airdrop? And it's like, because I grow my collection, and in a physical world, if I get a toy for $20, it's like the product has plastic. It took somebody the time to ship it. You're paying for a lot of it, but in the digital world, it's almost like you duplicate it, and there's no product behind it. So it's, I mean, am I making sense? Do you guys have any opinion on that? Why does airdrop matters? Is that real utility, or should we just stop doing airdrops in total? Should I just stop doing airdrops in this? What do you guys think?
Hell no.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I just want to say no. Hell no. Don't stop. I love your art. However I can get it.
Okay.
I think it's a two-way street. I think you're spot on. You know, it's for the time and effort it'll take you to do these radical-looking pieces. You know, it is just a thank you, but commercially, obviously, you're keeping people engaged and coming back. So, yeah, makes total sense.
I think the engagement part is a big part of it, right? And if you tell somebody, hey, if you purchase this and you're gonna get an airdrop, in somebody's mind, it's almost like, oh, I buy one and get one free. That's dope. Like maybe that's an incentive. I don't know, but Atem should know more because he gets a lot of airdrops. What's up? How do you feel about that?
I agree with V and Doc in terms of like when I first joined Vive and when I joined all the other platforms, DC, McFarlane, I didn't join thinking. I'm not sure why that's the mentality now, and I'm not sure if it's a generation thing, but it's like I'm not here to buy things and expect things back. You know, that doesn't work anywhere else, mostly in the world, in markets. You don't go to a grocery store and be like, I bought bread, now can I get cheese for free? You know, that's just not how it works. But it's like I'm a long-term holder, and I can see the effects of utility. I can see, you know, clearly, like when something is announced, all of a sudden the floors are exploding and people are flipping, you know. So it to me, like that's what utility does in some sense. It just raises the floor. And when it comes down to VV, it's just a numbers game. You know, it's just flippers being flipping. But I personally don't feel like I need these utilities. I'm in it for the long run, you know, and I'm okay if it's down for a while. I'll just keep adding more. And if 10, 20 years it does really well and explodes, I'll sell then. But it's like, in my opinion, utility, it's not really needed. But it seems like that's a huge sentiment with the current community, and I guess the suggestions we had earlier are the forms of utility that I see helps. And I think the perfect example is the Backhow. Like Backhow allowed me to get, you know, red carpet access to the New York showing of Black Adam, and it also gave you again a lot of times we had like personal chats, not personal, but group chats with like artists and all that. But all of a sudden, you know, since the candy changeover, Backhow's been ignoring. Look how it tanked. You know, that's the first time in a long time that Backhow's been below retail. But and I can see why the utility does that. But again, I personally am okay without them or with it. So
okay. Does anybody else have a comment on utility?
Yeah, I'll jump in here. First of all, I just wanted to say, Doc, that you brought up some really, really interesting points. And, you know, as far as the shift from physical collecting to digital collecting, I've been a physical collector my whole life, and you're absolutely right. There was never a time when you got something rewarded for holding physical items. One thing I will say about this space that makes it different and exciting as far as digital collecting is all of the different things that it allows that to do. And to Ronnie's point about collecting data, that's something that you can't do in the physical world. If I collect Hot Wheels cars and I go to 10 different Walmarts and I'm buying Hot Wheels cars, they don't have any data. Mattel doesn't know that I bought all these different cars to retain me as a customer. That's one of the things about airdropping that is unique about digital collecting, is that if I'm a collector, they know all that data and they want to retain me as a customer. So I keep buying stuff online. So I think that's exciting. The other thing that's really exciting about digital side is the idea of burning and the gamification of this collecting hobby that makes it significantly different than anything else. If you collect stamps or coins or figures or whatever, they're not going to tell you go out in the backyard and burn all of your stamps so you can get a special rare stamp. That doesn't, it's not a thing that exists. So that's what's exciting about this space, is it makes it unique. And that's kind of why I'm here. I'm excited about what the future is. And they keep saying that we're here early. Yeah, we still are here early, because to Ronnie's point, they are still collecting data and figuring out what works and experimenting on things and seeing what works and what doesn't work. So that's what's exciting. So as far as to the point about the airdrops, I think they're important. I think they have a real value. And back to the utility, just like Atem had said, you got access to that movie, getting access to parties, and different things like that. All of that is possible within the digital collecting space. And I think we're all, what is there, 2,000, 3,000 people that are active in VeVe. And, the probably a similar number within McFarlane and, Backhauls. I think as ambassadors, it's part of our job almost, is to go out and let the physical collectors know about these benefits. Because if you go onto the boards and look at some of the comments when you're in those physical spaces, they're rough. They do not like digital collecting at all. And that it's a hard thing to get over, to try and explain to them, it's not a scam or whatever their thoughts are on it. So anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Okay. You just said something that I also think about all the time, every time I do an airdrop. When you guys buy something from my collection, I'm able to see who owns it. And because I'm able to see who owns it, now I can see who's like supporting me the most, right? And I can, because I have an attachment to my buyers. Like if I sell a painting in the real world, it disappears and I can never track it. So if I was to create a new painting and I wanted to thank a previous collector, I couldn't do that in the real world. So I think that that's another aspect of it that gets me excited, is if you bought my stuff, I can go back a week later and see exactly who owns it and be like, hey man, thanks for collecting, bro. Here's this. Does anybody have anything else on utility before I ask the last question?
No, not really.
No, go for it.
Okay. Is Walt Disney gonna go under 1,500? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Is it gonna go below 1,500? Should I buy it now, or do we need
What's
to
it at
wait?
now? What's it at now?
Right
like
now,
17.
it's at,
Oh!
no!
Well, there's grass.
Oh my
Buy it right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, buy it.
I remember,
You'll have $25 left to spend.
Everyone thought I was lying when I said this will be below 2K easily. Man.
Buy it before the Asians come in.
Yo, they probably don't know who Walt is. They're like, what? No, I don't. Do you think that this is gonna go under 1,200? I'm gonna change this from 15.
Oh, now it's 1,200.
Is it gonna go under 1,200?
Yeah.
Or how low can you go?
If someone doesn't buy this 1,475, someone probably will undercut to 1,200, and then someone won't buy that, and we'll see a 999 in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
RIP to those who look at this statue and sees 42K for the price they paid back in
48.
48.
That was an all-time high.
Yeah, but most of those
48.
people, I don't know. Atam might know because he can look at the wallets and stuff. But I bet most of these people that bought those at that price, they were just spending crypto money they won for free.
Or the gems they were getting at 30 cents.
Yeah. People don't like to bring that up anymore, but
Wow. And shout outs to Audro for the $4.99 super chat. Yes, we should do this every 2 weeks because we're doing VeveArcade every 2 weeks. Maybe we could do like a Sunday. We used to do this back in the days. I don't know if you guys remember. On Sundays, I used to put out the link and we all used to meet up. We haven't done that in like a year and a half, but yeah. Gary, appreciate the $1.99. All right. So who has a Walt statue here?
I'm waiting for 1,000 or lower. So no.
I have a Kid Arcade Walt statue.
Oh, come on!
That's right.
I did. I sold mine about 4 weeks ago for just over 2.
Nice.
Load into something else. I've got a X-Men 97 comic.
Okay.
Special mint. So
smart.
I was
Daniel.
going to circle back.
Choice.
I gotta
That
ask the
comic
question,
book
bro.
alone, I see that getting sold on Whatnot for around $50-$60 for the common cover.
Oh,
X-Men
yes.
97. Oh yeah.
I'm actually gonna do a
keeps going up.
giveaway. I'm gonna do a giveaway soon. I got sent 5 to get graded, and I'll for sure do a giveaway probably with Kid Arcade to give one of them out. So
That's what
Wait,
I'm
what
talking
is
about.
it for?
the X-Men 97.
Oh,
Graded.
damn.
Oh,
It's
that's so
graded,
cool.
no?
That's so
Yes,
cool.
graded. I'll do a graded giveaway with Kid Arcade.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
That'd be legendary. Okay, so the question that we all want to know, Daniel, you sold your Walt 2 weeks ago for a little bit over 2K. Now, I'm going to ask the question. I'm not trying to pocket watch. How much did you pay for it?
I went in. I took a hit, but not a big hit. I got it for about 2.8.
Okay. Oh, that's
So,
good.
yeah.
I mean, sorry.
I sold it. I sold. I want to say I sold it for about 2,100. So, but I was doing it just rather than load gems in. I was trying to get gems back to then obviously roll into. I got the last public mint of X-Men 97 and a few other special mints out of that comic. So yeah, I took a hit, but it was a transfer.
Dr. Profit has 400 partner statues, and that gets me. When I hear things like this, it scares me. Like when I hear somebody has this many of anything, it scares me. Low Mint Mick, I love you, my boy. I'm not trying to pocket watch, bro. Boy, I saw what you did last week, bro. All right, Dr. Profit has 400 partners, and he will keep on stacking. My guess. All right, I got a question for everybody, and nobody wants to ask this. And the Walt Disney statue was the grail of all grails last bull run. What top 3 collectibles do you think are going to be the top 3
No,
collectibles?
I would say Spider-Man was the grail of all grails. I think it didn't reach
right.
they didn't reach like 100K at some point.
You're right.
Yeah.
Secret Rare Spider-Man, Walt statue, and what is it? Was it Donnie or what was it?
Todd.
Oh, that's right, Todd.
And what is those frames by Rewind? What was it?
Oh, the Givenchy.
Yes, Givenchy. Yeah, those were like the top 4. But Todd was like 3, Statue 2, Spider-Man 1. I would say Miles, if there's ever a real pump, not we lost 8 million gems, but you know.
Spicy Adam. Spicy Atom. Spicy. What do you guys think? Do you guys have any top 3 in the next run?
No.
For me, it's comics. Some of the SR comics, man.
Okay.
I'll say Partners, Miles, and Spider-Man again. Miles this time will probably be number 1.
Miles, Secret Rare Miles Morales, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Do you guys
I
think?
No, go ahead.
I actually think Wolverine is gonna surprise everybody. I think that Wolverine could just start pulling. I think Wolverine could go past Todd. This is just me though. Do you guys think I'm tripping?
It could if they allow you to burn them, and then there's a lot less of them in the market.
And as long as Marvel doesn't drop their own NFT platform and then drop a second Wolverine.
Right.
Oh, or a second Todd. I mean, we got a Todd.
AKA second Todd, yeah.
Yeah, we already have that scenario. We've got a Todd in Vivi, and we've got a Todd in McFarlane.
I actually heard somebody value more the Todd on McFarlane than the one on Vivi just because it's on the blockchain.
Well, not only that, but it's got its signature.
Oh, stop playing. Okay, guys, man, I really appreciate everybody for joining us, man. We've been out here for like 2 hours. I'm gonna give everybody the floor for like 30 seconds. You guys promote what you want to say. Before I say anything, though, shout outs to my boy Dr. Strange. Yo, I'm gonna put this in the next in the next intro of the VV trivia.
In VeveArcade, where fortunes are there to make.
That sounds like a Drake beat. I think like Drake was about to come in on that. I'm not too sure, man. All right. So what do you guys think? 30 seconds. You guys got the floor. All you. Let's go. Ronnie Lido, Adam, and we could just go in order as far as how we are on the screen.
Don't do me first. I'm collecting thoughts.
Are you collecting thoughts? All right, hold on. Let me move you around and let me put you back in the bottom. I'll put Adam towards the bottom because Adam's gonna be spicy with his. Let me put him. All right. Here we go. All right. Oh, I go first. Nah, I'm gonna go first. All right, Video Shane, you go first.
Oh man, that's a lot of pressure. I mean, my thoughts is just try to stay positive. I mean, the markets are down, but I think things are going to come back up as more people. We're slowly on the McFarland side, slowly bringing in physical people with all the benefits and utility that we're giving them. And as we start to bring more and more of those people in, and they see the value, that's where I see the real potential at.
Okay. Daniel.
Yeah, I think mine's similar. I think it's just keep it friendly. I do feel a bit bad for MC because, I'm a big fan of his content, and I just think he's probably taking the serious brunt of some of the team's failings at the moment. So yeah, it's probably just keep it friendly, keep it positive. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
Okay. Doctor, how you feeling, Doctor? Do you got any last words?
Oh man, yo, I don't know, man. Just shout out to everybody that came through on the panel. Shout out everybody in the chat. How we do, man. Enjoy putting those joints together for you, man. I'm glad that digging it. Glad everybody was feeling them. And yeah, man. Like everybody said, we just gotta stay positive. Keep moving along. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Keep it moving. We got an Avengers comic coming. I'm a little hyped for that. I'm about to dig into that, see what that's about. And yeah, man, that's it.
All right. Thank you, Doc. I really appreciate the music, man. We're gonna put that in the intro. I haven't had time because I've been super busy yesterday, but we're gonna make it happen. Ronnie Lido, last words.
Everyone on some of you people on Twitter and stuff, like stop with the team mentality bashing stuff. Just I love you, period. no matter what you try to say to me or anyone else. Also, I'd like to let everybody else know, as my motto, my mantra is: you are art. Everyone is art. I look at you all as art. I appreciate you all. And also always remember, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you are enough. You're allowed to be here. You're allowed to breathe. You're allowed to stand in line for coffee too long. You're allowed to pump your gas. You're allowed to be here. I just want to say that. And in the future, we got coming. Me and Kid are playing phone tag here, but we're gonna work on a collab here. I can feel it, and I'm starting a mural June 3rd. So it'll be one of my biggest murals I've ever done, and so keep a lookout for that.
That's right. D, one and only. Any last words, D?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick plug. Soon we'll be able to provide utility to people and our followers. And then on that note, thank you, Arcade, for having me on the panel. I agree as well with everybody. We need to stay positive, but at the same time, it's good to have these kind of conversations and get the sentiment and feelings of people in the different communities, not just Vivi. And then that's how we can all grow together.
That's right. Thank you, D, for keeping it positive. Now, before we go to Atem, I got to figure out who the winner is of this piece right here because we forgot to do it. So shout out to Doc for the music, man. We're gonna play it in the intro. JOC.
Rats,
That's
JOC.
right. JOC, hit me up on Twitter and I'm gonna send you your stuff. Now, Atem, any last words, Atem?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having all of us. This is a really cool panel. A lot of great opinions, a lot of different projects being touched on. But overall, like most of my colleagues stated, stay positive, and just collect what you love, enjoy. If you're in it for the flips, just, learn how to properly manage that. Don't be listening all the time to the influencers. Don't be, hey, how much MCP should I waste? Just wait for secondary. If you're in it to collect, and just buy what you love, that's it. But it's just realize you're not going to always make a profit. And again, it comes down to whether you're a flipper, collector, or both. But overall, again, stay positive. Touch out, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Try out different markets out there. Try out different projects, and that's it.
That's right. That's right, guys. I want to thank everybody for being here. I just wanted to touch on Video Shane. When you just Fidgetals and how often McFarlane is doing it. I think that Vivi brought in the first wave of collectors, and this is one of the reasons we're all here. But I think that the next wave could be possibly Cryptoys, but it could also possibly be McFarlane. I think they both have their own little niche of communities that they could bring in. So I think that time hasn't come yet. I don't think that a lot of physical world, you know, if you get a toy and there's a digital counterpart, they might be enticed to go download the app and redeem it and possibly could bring in new people. So shout outs to McFarlane, shout outs to Vivi, shout outs to Cryptoys. We didn't talk about the Star Wars drop, but it's all good, man. We'll talk about it next time. I love y'all Cryptoys. I love Will. Are you guys, everybody good? Is it you gonna show us a magic trick? Is that it?
I thought you were closing out.
All right, I'm closing out, guys. I appreciate everybody. Please like the video, subscribe to. Oh, wait. Last thing, guys. Do you guys know what this is? I just released this drop. It's 5-matic. Do you guys know what that is?
You told us.
Oh, I did? Everybody? It's Mr.
Cyclops
Sinister.
and Mr. Sinister.
And a Cyclops Mighty. Yeah, I kind of put them in the blender, and that's what came out. And I did this by hand. Each piece I had to put in there by hand. So this took me a while. So that's something new that I'm trying out, man.
No, you didn't.
I did. I actually did. I put each piece individually. I cut each piece, like the eye, like for Sinister, I cut out the eye. I put the eye in there. Then I cut up his mouth. I did each piece individually.
I see it now.
I did not use a program.
To tell you the truth, that I thought you just took like the figure, took a plan view of it, took a screen capture, and then cut that up and rotated it multiple times.
Nope. Look, there's a mistake right here on the bottom left of Sinister on this. There's a mistake on it just because each one I didn't use a program. So I just wanted to put that out there because sometimes people are like, "Yo, you didn't create that. You used the app." I'm like, "Nah, bro. I actually cut each piece and I collaged it myself." So I don't know if that even matters.
The Mr. Sinister one would look good on the back of a playing card.
Next
as
collab.
Like a playing card design.
That's what we're gonna collab on playing
cards. Collab. It's expensive. It's about $10,000 to get a deck of cards made, but you know.
We're gonna do it, bro. That's 10,000
in the future, maybe.
In the future. All right, guys. If you guys want to go get one of these, it's 5-matic. Go to the link in the description. Go to the website, thekidarcade.com. I love everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. Peace, y'all.
Cheers.
Thank you. Laters.